got here to the start of the trail. I just parked my car and lifted up in the parking lot at the top. I had to walk a little bit to get to the trailhead. So yeah, it's a beautiful day. Not raining. It's a little gray in the sky, but it's not too cold either, so it's good weather for hiking. I'm excited. I've never walked this trail before, so this will be a first for me. Doesn't seem too busy today, which is nice. It's a Sunday. I'm off work tomorrow, so I'll be heading back tomorrow afternoon. Like I said, it's about 22 kilometers to the trail. Today I'm going to do about 6 kilometers and then the rest tomorrow. I'm going to try and book it to my campsite as quickly as I can. Get it all set up and then do some fishing. Got my rod here. So yeah, looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Here's what the start of the trail looks like. It's a mountain biking trail as well, so you can tell it's well worn, easy to follow. I'm not sure which way the bikers are coming today. I forgot to check the sign. They alternate. Some days they go clockwise, other days they go counterclockwise. So yeah, this should be an easy walk. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope you enjoy this video. I'm looking forward to it. So you can see the trail is really well marked. It's got these red blazes, so those are easy to follow. And you can really see them stand out. So I was originally worried I was going to be a little too cold because it was kind of gray and cloudy. But you can see the sun's coming out now. I'm plenty warm. I could almost lose the top layer actually, so I'll be doing okay. Well, I stand corrected. The red blazes are just for this little side trail that goes off this way, but we're going to do the lake trail. So this whole trail is just a big loop around there's a lake here. There's a dam, and then the river has formed a lake behind it, obviously. Oh, so 24 kilometer loop trail. I thought it was 22, so let's do a little bit more actually. That's okay. And there's the way we go. So you can tell, still so easy to follow. Not as easy to see as the red, but you honestly don't need them on this trail. I mentioned before it's a mountain biking trail, so it'll be very well worn, flat. There's little bridges over all the creeks. You know, so won't have to get her feet wet or anything. As you can see, it's a little cloudy. And there's the lake over there. I'll be hiking around the whole loop of it. Doesn't that just sound like summer to you? So I'm calling this trip the late summer overnighter, because it's the last trip I'll be able to get out this summer. But I don't mind, because I am seriously looking forward to the fall. How about you? Love fall food, fall activities, love it all. And then the holidays. I think we're gonna leave these guys alone. Holy smokes. Look at these funny rings. What are these? Does anyone know what these are called? Never seen those before. It's like a vine. Food already. I've seen raspberries, crab apples, wild apples, grapes. Look, wild corn dogs. Mmm. Look at all the apples here. Doesn't that just look like fall to you? Smell them. It smells so good. He's thinking, if I don't move, maybe he won't see me. We're just gonna let him go. The younger me would have caught him. We'll let him be. Pretty well camouflaged there. So I just realized my GPS was off for a little bit. I don't think it was off for long, but I'll have to add a kilometer or two to the final distance to pad it out a little bit. That'll be my excuse. Here's some late summer raspberries. Let's gonna give it a try. good. There's a bunch more here, so I think I'm gonna pick a bunch of them and eat them. Well, those are really good. You always gotta stop and pick edible berries. If you can see them, you can't let an opportunity like that just pass you by. I'm surprised there's still raspberries here. We grew raspberries in our garden this year. They've been gone for months now, weeks. So, interesting. Maybe the wild ones bear fruit later or something. There's a little side trail right here. I would normally go do it, but since we're on a bit of a time crunch, I'm gonna have to come back and do it another time. Oh, hello. So we are in busy southern Ontario here. So the spot we're standing in right now used to be a gravel pit actually. And that's an award for the rehabilitation of it. And it actually looks pretty good. I mean, you obviously can tell it still was a gravel pit, but this is a nice use of the land. You see that up ahead there? This would be the sign for my site is coming up. So let's get a first impression. Site 500. I think I'm supposed to put my permit on this place. I don't know, let's go see what we got here. Yeah. So these are one thing that's kind of cool. That there's a box there and a porta potty there. And they're both locked up and I have the keys for them. So for the wood box, you pay for 4 bags up front if you want to use it. And then you just pay for what you use at the end. So if I only use 1 bag, they'll charge you for 1. So we also got a picnic table, some benches, and a campfire spot. Lots of room back here, lots of nice trees. I think it's gonna be a really nice spot. So let's get it set up, get a fire going, do some fishing. Okay, so let's get some stuff unpacked from the bag first. So, axe for fireplace stuff. Tarp in here, we're just gonna leave that for now. Water. We shall pull out a cup. Don't want to lose these. This is the key for the wood box and the porta-john. Tent poles. Do need those right now. Open up the big bag. Food. Stay on the picnic table. Possibles pouch, picnic table. Hygiene. That'll eventually go in the food bag for hanging. Tent. Another part of what I need right now. Air mattress. We'll get that blown up. Last but not least, sleeping bag. We'll get that out in the tent. Get that left and up. Over here. Clothes. Goes with the tent stuff. Alright. Whoa. So we shall get the tent and that stuff set up first. Well, there's actually quite a nice beach here, so there should be a decent amount of water to fish. Actually, I think the water might be down a little bit. Oh, let's see if I can. So there's quite a nice little beach in there. I think the water's down right now. This is a man-made area. There's a dam there for flood control in the Upper Thames River. So yeah, I think they've lowered the water a bit for the season. So which is good. I mean, it's just more beach to fish from. But it's not always going to be like this if you come in the summer. So here's where I'm going to set up my tent. Looks like they've created 2 little pads, nice and flat, good drainage. So I shall take advantage of that. You're always supposed to look up above. I don't see any no dead limbs that are gonna fall on my head, so this is where we shall be.
So, as you're enjoying me set up my campsite here, I'd like to give you some of my initial impressions. I'd also like to take this time to mention that I plan on doing a review of the sleeping bag that I brought on this trip, so be sure to keep an eye out for that. I'll provide a link when it's ready. The first thing that really jumps out at me is just how friendly this trail is for those just beginning to hike or backpack. There are a variety of reasons why this is so. The first being the accessibility of the terrain. The trail is smooth and easy to follow. There are bridges over all the creeks, and there are only short and gentle hills. The second reason being the campsite itself. You have access to a campfire with a grill, a clean, personal porta-john, as well as benches and a picnic table. Something to keep in mind is that this trail is located near St. Mary's in southern Ontario. This is great for me, as it is only half an hour away from my home, and there aren't many backpacking trails in this area. This also has other benefits that help contribute to its accessibility. Since it is located in a populated area, you will have access to cell phone coverage over the entire trail. While I did lose reception at times, it was mainly very reliable. The park staff here at Wildwood Conservation Area were very helpful and friendly, and if for any reason I needed attention at my site, such as there was no firewood in the bin, or there was something that needed cleaning on site, I would have been able to contact them. Also, I would have been able to contact any other emergency services if the need arose. This would make most people very comfortable bringing children here, or beginners. Overall, I had a great first impression of the park, the staff, and this particular campsite. Now, of course, you don't get the same experience you would in somewhere more wild. It's still worth checking out, and I would recommend it to most people.
I almost forgot one thing, my sit pad. Good for blowing on fires too. See, I got the campfire going, the bench there. It's actually a really nice site. I quite like it actually. Just being close to the water, it's really cool. So here's my picnic table covered with my junk. We got tonight's dinner here. Let's see, we got steak and potatoes. One of these has got butter, one's got salt and pepper in it. What else do we got here? There's the box with some wood in it. There's my tent in the background, the porta-john. Let's go take another look at the water up close. This is what makes the site really nice. I'm out in the sun now. So there's the lake, if you can call it that. Looking down both ways down the beach, I got some nice fishing spots there. Nice fishing down there, so really this is what I'm looking forward to right now. So I got the fire going. I'll let that get some coals going. And I'm gonna do some fishing now. So wish me luck. No luck with the fishing. I didn't go out for too long, only about half hour or so. Just walked up and down the coast a little bit. You can definitely tell the water's been dropped. I saw a big blue heron real close to me. That was pretty cool. Swim. It flew right along the water. And I throw a bit more wood on, get some coals ready for the evening. I might start cooking my baked potato soon. Yeah, it's a nice campsite. I like it. I think I would come back here, but we'll see what the other sites look like. It was an easy hike so far on the way in. I had no problems with it. It's still fairly early. I think it's still before 7. So yeah, I think I'll probably just tend the fire a little bit. Start cooking some food and just relax. I'll probably head to bed fairly early tonight. I want to get up early tomorrow and hit the trail again. So this is my first time hiking the trail and I'm really enjoying it. I'm glad to do something nice and close to home, so if I have to get home in a hurry, there's always that. Yeah, I think maybe I'll do a bit more fishing tonight when it's dark, just to see what it's like. But yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of fish in this area itself. You know, it's just kind of like a sandy bottom, no rocks. I don't know if there's any weeds or anything down there. So probably not a whole lot of fish in the area. Well, that'll be my excuse at least. So. Got lots of good coals already. So like I said earlier, for dinner tonight we got steak and potato. So campfire classic. Got the potatoes wrapped up in tin foil here. So I'm just gonna find a nice. I'm just gonna stick them on here now. Just start toasting them a little bit. And the steak, it was frozen. I took it out this morning, put it in the fridge, but it's still pretty icy. So I'll open this package up, let it breathe a little bit. Yeah. Everything seems to be doing okay. Oh, yeah. That's almost done. We got dinner on now, got a steak cooking. Potatoes are almost done. I slightly pre-cooked them before bringing, so that helped cook them a bit quicker. And yeah, I'm pretty hungry, looking forward to it. So I got some butter for the potatoes. I got salt and pepper on the steak already. Should be a good dinner. I'll check back with you soon. Heating up these potatoes a little bit more, cooking them in some butter. Steak was delicious, and I expect the potatoes will be too.
My tent now. It's about 10:40 or so. Yeah, I'm pretty tired, so I think I'll sleep well. And I'll see you guys in the morning. Thanks. Have a good night.